20 is for you. 20 is for growth. 20 is for options. It is not for continuous compromise. 20 is for firing dudes when they don't act right. 20 is for figuring out what you like in certain men. 20 is for finding out what different kind of men are out there and which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to discard. Or 20 is an opportunity to move onward, upward, forward, get a large life. So even if a dude doesn't end up in it, you still enjoy it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to yet another video. So as you guys can tell from the title, today we are doing a chit chat, get ready with me, and it's like a life update, just telling you guys how I started content creation, and you guys get to know a few things about me. Let me just warn you, I'm not a good storyteller, so the video is all over the place, so please bear with me. I'm going to get better at it because I want to do more of these videos. I'm really trying to integrate more videos into my channel, not just the usual vlogs you guys are used to. But today I decided to do something different on my channel. We're doing a get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go out for lunch. We're gonna for lunch, but it's almost 4:30, so it's probably going to be dinner. I honestly don't even know what I want to talk to you guys about. I just decided to shoot CCGRWM, one of these solo ones. I think kuna gel kwa my eyebrows. I need to clean them. Yeah, let me clean them, then be back. I decided not to wear a wig today. Because I feel I'm not in the mood to install a wig. Play my natural hair. Nini na gel and updo, and then tajaribu kutafuta kama nitapata extension. I put it on top, and I'll show you guys the after. Obviously, after we're done doing our makeup. Just decided to do a get ready with me. Niliona niko na time, and I only ever do vlogs on my channel. I'm not promising anything because I'm actually not good at this. Sit down videos, ama videos tu za kukaa kuongea, I'm not really good at them. Sijui kuongea vizuri. It's usually a bit hard for me to do sit down videos, but I really want to try, and obviously I want to work on my communication, and the best way to do it is for me to do these sit down videos so you guys can hear me talk, and I'll get better at this. So today morning I was actually watching a TikTok video, and the video was talking about how when you pray and tell God, God, please let your will be done, kuna a certain feeling that you usually have, because you know God's will may not be exactly what you want to happen in your life. And the TikTok was saying sometimes God's will is not exactly something pleasant. For example, tukiona kwa Bible, even when your job, it was God's will that he suffers. So sometimes it's usually hard for me to say that, in as much as I'm really trying to let go na niache ku control everything in my life and letting God do his thing, kuna hiyo tu feeling I have that God's will might not be what I want. I'm just praying for the grace to be able to accept whatever it is that God throws my way. But most times God doesn't give us battles that we are not able to endure. Even as a bit hard. I wanted to tell you guys the story of how I started content creation, but before I tell you guys that story, you guys needed to have a little background of me before sasa nianze content creation. So I had just finished high school. Most times when you wakimaliza high school, they usually go for computer ama driving, but I was not fortunate enough to go for either. Your story for another day. I was still waiting to be enrolled into a university, but pia nilikuwa najiuliza sasa hii time yote yenye tunakaa home venye form 4 mmemaliza, what am I supposed to do with my life? Nitafanya nini? Money was a bit tight, sasa sikuwa napata pesa venye nilikuwa napata hivyo pocket money when I was in school. I wanted to find something to do so that I could be able to earn money. So that's where nikaanza jobs za promo. Went for the first interview. Which was the first brand I worked with? I think ilikuwa Tusker, if I'm not. Neither Tusker ama Black Label. The agency tulikuwa tunawaka na ilikuwa True Black. If you qualify, you'll be added to a group, then utajua tu automatically. Saka for example ni ya Tusker, mtakuwa kwa group maybe inaitwa Tusker Brand Ambassadors hivyo. Sa utajua obviously that you're supposed to be working. So fortunately I got the job, and sasa I was supposed to start working. But the thing is, mimi naongea badala ya kufanya makeup. So let me do my brows then continue. Shida ni, once you're in the group, you're supposed to find a TL that is willing to work with you. TL ni team leader, and you're in charge of BAs. BAs ni brand ambassador. So you need to find a TL that will be working with you. And since I was new, I didn't know any of the TLs. But a TL I'm text for group, so I need 3 BAs to work this weekend. Ukimtext and so I'm texting, hi, I'm available to work, and I send me your pictures. Unatuma picture. anakwambia, do you have any other picture? Unatuma picture. So apparently, if he doesn't like how you look, you'll not be able to work. It's advantageous if you're light skin. Ungepata job easily as compared to us dark skin babes. But here iko inanipea pressure. Mimi nilikuwa tuna hopes. I knew I would get someone to work with. So fortunately, nikapata TL and that's how I started working. So the thing is, ni unafaa usikizane na huyo TL so that the following week and the week after that and the week after that, atataka kuwork na wewe again and again and again, and you won't have trouble every weekend looking for a new TL. So Zuri, I got into the game. Ukiwork to 1-2 months, you get used to it, you start knowing people, unajua other TLs, you get connections. I got the job and I started working. Kaanza kushika tu pesa kidogo, hivyo unapata kuna time naweza kuwa na 10k. It was a lot of money to me then, money I have worked for and money I can use to do anything. Sikukuwa na bills, I used to live at home with my parents. I didn't have any bills to pay. School fees nilikuwa nalipiwa since I was in uni. I had joined TUK, so I did real estate in TUK, so I was in school. During the weekends I get to work. Kama unajua hizo jobs za promo, unajua how they work. So most times mnawakingi usiku from 6 to 12, ama sangine hadi to 1 depending on the location. Sangine hadi to 2 a.m. depending on the location. And I was a bit young and I was living with my parents. So when I had passed the interview, I didn't know how to tell my mom. My dad was not in the country then. So I didn't know how to tell my mom nimepata kazi. Alafu nimwambie mimi a young child that I want to work from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. nirudi kwake 2 ama 3 a.m. But I talked to my mom, I can understand. So I'm done with my eyebrows and uzuri sieki lashes. I'm only doing a simple face bit because we're only just going out. I'm using the Maybelline primer. I really love it. It really works for me. And also the thing is, after I do my eyebrows, I usually do the foundation on my forehead. Juicy na concealingi juu na foundation, so I just finish it off. So most times sipakangi inaitwaje primer on my forehead. So next I go in with this foundation. I usually mix my Zaron and my pharmacy foundation, but leo nitatumia tu, I won't mix them. It has really good coverage. Then I just spray my foundation brush. During this time nafanya hizo promo jobs, I'm on Instagram. I'm actually really active on Instagram, but I'm not an influencer, I'm a content creator or anything. I just really like taking cute pictures and posting on my Instagram. But there's a picture I didn't say it cute, but they were cute for that time. My Instagram was growing kidogo. I think your time ilikuwa na 5,000, 6,000-ish. Sikuwa najulikana. Literally no one knew me. We're able to save enough money to buy our first iPhones. Actually, yekuwa my first iPhone. Your time iPhone 8 ndo ilikuwa imetokea, but sasa we were able to get the 6, which was a pretty good phone at the time. So to save, I think tulinunua around 23,000. Tulinunua a refurbished phone. We didn't buy new phones, but we were so happy just so we could be able to create better content. Just as I was just mainly doing it on my Instagram. I was not even on YouTube. I had not even thought of starting a YouTube channel. I hated speaking in front of people, and I felt I was just awkward and shy, and no one would like my content and no one would watch me. I decided I was never going to have a YouTube channel. Instagram was a bit easier to maneuver. Juu kupiga tu picha. I don't have to talk. No one has to hear my voice. I don't have to air out my opinions. It was just me taking cute pictures, posting, guys liking, 1, 2, 3 people commenting. Your time hadi picha zangu zilikuwa zina hit 500 likes, 3 comments na so 3 comments. Moja ni Absa, ya pili ni Zara, and then maybe a third one ni a high school friend of mine. But life was good. I was happy. And then I remember since I was active on Instagram, I used to participate in a lot of giveaways. Nilikuwa obsessed na hizo giveaways. I used to feel like ni kama free gifts from the universe. I remember there's even a time a giveaway I entered na ulikuwa unafaa kupost your poster on your page. I deleted all my pictures and started uploading that poster. Kwa siku nilikuwa na upload your poster almost 10 times just to win a wig. And yes, I won, definitely. Kuna time watu walikuwa wanaona ni kama nimechizi, but I just wanted to have those freebies because I could not be able to afford them back then. Hiyo ndo time Zara and I won a giveaway to travel to Watamu. We won a stay and we traveled to Watamu with a few of the girls who are in charge of the place. It was fun, and it was then that I decided I actually want to do this content thing. My page was private, and then sasa hiyo siku, remember tulikuwa kwa basi, tulikuwa tumepanda basi from Watamu to Nairobi. Nairobi. Tukiwa kwa basi, I told Zari, I feel like I'm ready to be an influencer. I'm ready to do this content thing. So using the Zaron concealer. So on our way back, Ndanika decided I actually want to do this content thing and become a content creator. I was still adamant on not creating a YouTube channel. I just felt like YouTube would not be for me because I'm awkward in person, I'm shy. I didn't feel like I had the YouTube personality. Life yangu is just normal, simple, boring. I don't know how I'm going to share that with you guys. YouTube needed personality and I was still not yet there. But here we are now, oversharing as usual. Natumia e powder ya Luron. I use the shade Tropical. You know, the perfect face shade for me. But then it's fine. Actually didn't immediately start creating content. I was a bit scared, a bit skeptical at first. Sijui what content to put out. I had actually not even put out my first reels. Reels because I was scared. I didn't know what to post and I didn't want to disappoint people. First video I put out, I think if you scroll down on my Instagram videos, utaipata was a skincare video because your time I just started a new skincare routine and my skin had started looking good. Nilikuwa nimetoka from a really bad place. My skin was looking so bad and I received so much love. Hapo ndo imposter syndrome ilinitoka. The people who are commenting on my videos are my friends, my acquaintances, people who actually knew me, but it still felt nice to receive that support. Little by little I started doing content and then I received my first peer package from a friend of ours. Alitutumia mimi na Zari peer package pamoja. Nilikuwa na earrings, I did an unboxing and I was speaking on my Instagram. So cringe. I'm telling you guys, I used to hate my voice. I still do at the moment, but I think nimeshaanza kuzoea. I'm just like, this is the voice God gave me. There's nothing I can do to change it. So ilikuwa so cringe me listening to me speak on my Instagram stories because that was something I had never done. But pia the feedback was good. Guys, I was like, oh, I've never heard you speak. I really like your voice. I'm just like, I hate my voice. I hate my voice. It was nice to receive those compliments. I started pitching myself to brands. Every single day I pitch myself to like 20 brands and then maybe 5 watajibu, 4 wani reject. Moja niambie, maybe they'll get back to me within the course of the week and they never get back to me. So ilikuwa tu a routine and I told myself I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I have to find a brand that wants to work with me. So pole pole I started working with these small businesses on Instagram and that's how I started pole. I had not received major brands and then I received my first major brand, my first paid partnership with a major brand. My first major partnership was with Big Girl. So I used the Zaron palette. I use this palette for blush. Jumi most times fanyangi eyeshadow. I usually just like having a simple bead. So I use this palette maybe just shit. I think I've used a lot, but it's fine. I'm going to fix that in a bit. So I started working with the brands. These are small brands, but at least nilikuwa napata tu pesa here and there. I was slowly but surely growing my audience, so that's one thing that really helped me. Just I was getting to interact with new followers. Nafanya hizo ma Q&A, ask me a question, interacting with people. Every time someone comments on my picture, I try my best to reply. Every time someone DMs me to ask me anything, I really try my best to reply. So that's how I was able to create a following of people who love my content and want to see me win by just interacting with them. The same way I want them to interact with my content is the same way I should be interacting with their content. So I also comment on people's pictures. I like, if you look good, I'll share it on my story. You don't have to know each other, you don't have to be friends. In 2020, Sasa, Zari and I started going for staycations. The brands we were reaching out to, I told you we used to send proposals. So mainly we used to send proposals to hotels and Airbnbs. I don't remember exactly where my content creation really picked up per se, but I remember the first major brand I actually worked with was when Jumia reached out to me. I was so excited, and let me tell you how much they were paying me, guys. Let me just tell you, they were offering me 15k. Na kwa akili yangu nilikuwa naona that is a lot of money. I think it was September or October in 2020. in 2020. This is a brand that is going to be paying me 15,000 every single month, and I think that is the highest amount of money I had ever been paid by a brand. When you would think I had won the lottery. I just felt so nice to be recognized by a big brand and they want to pay me. Suddenly nikaanza kujiambia kama bedhe I can be making this amount of money, I can be able to move out. Ilikuwa imeanza kukuwa ngumu for me to create content because I used to share a bedroom with my siblings. Sikukuwa na my own personal room. Pengine you want to create content, someone wants to do something else, na mko in the same room. I used to shoot my videos kwa corridor, but I'm so glad that my family was supportive. My mom was so nice. I decided to film. Everyone in the house is quiet to just give me time to be able to film things. So it was really nice, but I needed a bigger space. I did a funny thing. Let me tell you guys the story. That time, I was contemplating whether or not to move in with my then boyfriend. But that is not something I want for myself. I wanted to be able to move out on my own nishi peke yangu for a while. So I decided against it. Nitangangana tu adi I save enough money to be able to move out. This is the palette I used. It's the Maybelline. I had started looking for houses but naangalia too online. This was now in 2021 around October. I remember this is the time I had deactivated my Instagram account because I decided I just wanted to take a break from everything. I was not posting on YouTube. I had opened a new Instagram account, taken a break, and I was just thinking about my life, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Juliza, is this all I want to be? What do I want to do in life? Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I started my YouTube channel some time back before that. I started my YouTube channel in 2020. The first video I posted was my 23rd birthday vlog, but I had to archive it. But that was the first video I posted because I'm just obsessed with birthdays, and that's how I started my YouTube channel. So when I posted my first video, my first YouTube videos are a bit awkward for me. I don't like watching them. If you watch them and tag me, if you watch, I feel so cringe. But staki kuzi delete because I want people to actually see the growth. You can see the difference. When I started this YouTube channel, sikukuwa naweza kuongea. When I edit my videos, I used to speed up the clips ndo nionge haraka so I don't have to hear my voice. At first, since no one knew me and a lot of people didn't used to watch my videos, no one used to complain. But as the channel started getting older, I think enda kufika 1k subscribers, someone pointed it out that it's kind of irritating hivyo akishinda mesikia unajua naongea kama chipa. I honestly don't know why I did that. I didn't want to hear my voice na sikuwa nataka watu wasikie sauti yangu, so I just used to speed it up ndo nionge haraka and every single thing I'm saying iishe ndo the voice isikuwe irritating. Now what I was doing was actually making it more irritating. So with time I just got to learn. I just need to be myself. I don't have to edit my voice nifanye kwa hivyo kama chipmunk so that watu wasikuwe irritated. Your tribe will find you and people who love you will love you for you. Adi ukwena the most annoying voice kama yangu, people still love you for you and watch your content. So I just decided to be myself. And if someone has a problem with my voice, then probably this is not the channel for them. So YouTube ilikuwa imeanza ku pick up pole pole tu, watu wakaanza kupenda vlogs zangu. Kwanza at first people used to like my music and the way I edited my videos. But then kusema ukweli, I feel like venye nilianza YouTube, I put so much effort into editing my videos, even transitions, nini. But squeezy, I'm just too lazy, too tired to do that. But I'm actually thinking of making a plan nirudi ku edit videos zangu venye nilikuwa na edit, but that's a story for another day. Point it hit me that my YouTube is really growing is when a brand reached out to me, Lovely Wholesale. It's a Chinese vendor. They send out clothes, so they sent me a package. They didn't pay me, but they sent me a PR package with a lot of clothes. So I was so excited and I got to choose the clothes. So nikaanza kuona but this thing is actually working out. I doubted myself. I thought I would not be able to excel uku YouTube, but I'm actually doing it. Nikajiambia there's nothing hard about YouTube. I only just need to be myself, and that's how my YouTube channel picked up. So back to Instagram now. Nikapata sasa Jumia, I got some to choose. I knew now I can start saving up to move out. So ilikuwa around October year 2021, and I remember that year my friends had moved out, so I was the first to move out. Alafu sasa unaona hivyo akimove out inakupa hivyo motivation, it's just like kama ameanza kufanya, this means it's me next. And then Leslie moved out the following month. If my friends were able to do it, that means I can also be able to do it. The first time I felt like an adult is that I moved out of home, nikaanza kuishi peke yangu. I really needed to move out for my content. Not that there was anything wrong with where we used to live, but sikukuwa na hiyo the space to be able to create content. And in as much as tulikuwa tumejaribu hivyo kumove a few things here and there for me to be able to shoot content, ilikuwa bado a bit hard. And plus I just felt like niki move out, I'm going to have the growth that I've always wanted for a long time. So even though I started saving up, nakumbuka kwanza the time I had worked with my dawa, that was another big paycheck. I think the first time I received 100k check, I had enough money and I was ready and I wanted to move out. So I started house hunting. Nikianza, I had put a really low budget. Juu sikuwa nataka kujistrain when finding a house. I found a house, but I was still not yet sure whether I really wanted it that bad. Pata ingine, I'm going to go for hiyo ingine. Then this one time, I stumbled upon my previous apartment. If you've been following me for a long time, you know the 1-bedroom duplex I used to stay at before I moved to this unit on YouTube. And I was like, oh my gosh, this house is so perfect, it's so beautiful, it's a 1-bedroom, it's spacious enough for me, it looks beautiful, the walls are white, I can be able to create content, it has big windows. But the thing is, hiyo nyumba ilikuwa double my budget at that time. I found that house in November 2021, and hiyo ndo time nilikuwa sana plan to move, but sasa it was double my budget. Kajimecha nijipe time, I look for a more affordable option as compared to hiyo. Nisikuwa nimejiwekea burden when I'm moving out and I'm not sure how my finances are going to be, because unajua content creation, I don't earn every single month. Ni pesa inakuja this month, inaweza kuja after 6 months tena, inaweza kuja after 2 days. You never know how much money you're going to make in a month. I didn't want to burden myself, plus it was my first time living on my own. So nikajipe time, December kaingia, najambia, am I ready to make that sacrifice and move to that house? I'm gonna look for a different one. Najambia I need to look for a different one. So I waited. Then I think ilikuwa around Christmas time, I was watching Anidre, alikuwa amepost her moving out vlog, and nikiwatch your video, I felt like I was watching myself. And then I wrote a letter to myself for my 25th birthday. Kama you watched the Zanzibar vlog, you must have seen me read that letter to myself. So I wrote that letter on the 25th of December the previous year, 2021. Promise myself I'm going to work hard, I'm going to move out, and I'm going to go to that apartment even though it's double my budget. I want it and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to work so hard that I can be able to afford that unit. So first, let me set this face. Natumia either Maybelline Lasting Fix. I use a lot of setting spray. So ukiona nimetumia mingi, please don't judge me. So before we continue the story, I'm going to use this mascara for the first time. This is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing. Do you guys see the difference? And that's just one coat. Sijafanya sijui double coat ama nini. One coat, and you guys can actually see a difference between this side and this side. Because it's really nice. For mtu kama mimi mwenye I don't want to put falsies on anymore. I just want to have my natural lashes because they make them look a bit longer. Love it. I just want to line my lips. Natumia eye pencil and nimetumia kwa eyebrows too. I decided to move into that 1-bedroom duplex. At the time it was a bit over my budget, but sasa when I moved in, I decided I needed to work twice as hard to be able to live in that apartment. If I wanted to live in that apartment, I had to just work twice as hard. Here I put a lot more effort into my content, my YouTube, my Instagram. And also something else I had not told you guys, the previous year, before I moved, I got my first wig collaborations of the Chinese vendors. So they sent me a wig and they paid me nakumbuka nililipwa 10,000 and I was given a free wig. So I was so excited. Nikajambia, if I get more of this wig brands, my life is going to be so much easier. So if I have Jumia, Maidara and the wig brands, I can be able to manage the bills. And one thing is, I didn't want to live with anyone. Not even when people move out for the first time, they want to find a roommate. That's not something I wanted. I knew it in my mind. I had told myself I can't be able to live with anyone. I felt like I had lived with people all my life. I just wanted to be alone for a while. And when I did those moving vlogs, that's when my channel got pick up. That's the time people started noticing me, and then I started working with lots and lots of brands. Kwanza venye nilikuwa nimemove out your period, I told myself I'm not going to give up on YouTube this year because I wanted so bad kukua a part of the YouTube black thing. So nilikuwa nimeka so much effort into it. Sadly I didn't get it, but ni sawa tuju, it motivated me to put so much effort into my YouTube, and I'm so glad I did that because right now YouTube is what pays my bills. Last year if you asked me, I would tell you Instagram was paying my bills, but this year if you ask me, YouTube is the one paying my bills. YouTube ndo inanipatia savings. My life was getting stable, and then it was towards my birthday and I had really been saving. I wanted to go to Zanzibar for my birthday, and the thing is nilikuwa nataka kwenda Zanzibar for my birthday, but I did not have a passport. I had an issue kwa immigration offices kwa Nyayo House. So I had an issue. I had lost the receipt and my birth certificate was with them, so it was lost and there was no way I could apply for a new passport without a birth certificate. Ilikuwa tu focus mingi, but uzuri God kulikuwa na silver lining. God just said, if you want to go to Zanzibar for your birthday, you're definitely going to go to Zanzibar for your birthday. I was told unaweza tumia ile the temporary passport, so I got the temporary passport. Tulikuwa tunafaa kukaa for I think 5 ama 4 days, kumbuki vizuri. But we had only paid for the first 2 days because we did not have enough money. Imagine umerisk ku travel and you don't have money, unajiambia tu utapata pesa mbele. But in my defense, I was expecting money from a wig brand. Walikuwa wameniambia I'm going to post that video on the 27th, then they're going to pay me that money on that 27th. So nilikuwa na gamble. And funny thing, kwanza 27th ndio ilikuwa my birthday. So tuli check into the hotel I think on 26th ama 25th. And then sasa nilikuwa najua na expect pesa on my birthday, then we can be able to pay for the rest of the days we want to stay. Tukua tuna order and then we used to put the tab in our room. One thing about us in Zanzibar, we were very reckless, and I'll do it all over again. Kwanza tuli miss our flights. I'm telling you, a lot went on. Imagine mna miss flights, hamna extra money, you've used all your money. I even had to call my friend to be able to help me out. But I'm so glad I went. I learned a lot about myself when I was in Zanzibar for my birthday. That was the most healing phase of my life. So now fast forward, sasa my finances zimeanza kukua stable. Sina dio stress ya rent, sina stress ya what am I going to eat tomorrow. So that's after my birthday. Things are picking up. Ndo hizo week brands, they're coming through. I'm getting Kenyan brands, I'm getting the international brands. I'm making some good money. So nikaanza to feel like my 1 bedroom is getting a bit too small for me. I need to move. One thing about me, I will move. Hadi huku nishaanza kufeel to the one thing about this place ni the environment and the security ndo inafanya I do not want to move. Nikaanza feel like my house is getting a bit too small. Juu bedroom ndo office, nikifilm ndo yo I have to clean up. Juzuri hapa sometimes if I'm filming and I don't want to clean up, I just close my office door, go to my bedroom and sleep na stage stress. But sasa huko, since my bedroom is still my office, I needed to clean up every single time I film. Bathroom ni hiyo moja. I can't nikifilm kwa hiyo bathroom, I have to wash it after filming. But uzuri ni I can film in my guest bathroom and not wash it immediately. Nikaanza ku house hand, and then I was speaking to Zari and she was like she also wants to move and I feel her place is also getting smaller. And then to discuss, I was just like, but then we can move into the same unit. So we had found these specific houses that we wanted to move to, but by the time tulikuwa tunataka ku move, the houses were still not available. Agent wangu alikuwa ananiambia ningoje a few more months, but I could not be able to wait. I needed to move then, plus a lot was going on in the unit I was living in. I had just had enough. When we came to view these houses, I was 100% sure God needed me to be here. God was telling me this is the one, this is the one. We had looked at a few houses. Kwanza mimi nilikuwa nimeangalia a few houses na sikuwa nimefeel hivyo. Hadi the house I was so adamant to move to, enye nilikuwa naambiwa ningoje, I had actually not seen it. So hata sikukuwa ati nimeget your feel, that is the house. I just seen it online and I had seen the pictures. Na ilikuwa the same property managers when walikuwa na manage the building I was living. Na you're the building I wanted to move to. Nilikuwa najua this is what God wants for me, and I knew nikimove huku my life is going to change. So fast forward to November, we moved to this unit. Kaanza kupata sasa hivyo bigger brands. Immediately I moved, my rate card had increased. November and December I made the most amount of money nilikuwa nisha make in my life. Now I could be able to pay bills and still save. The previous year singeanza kulipa bills, spoil myself and then still be able to save. But at least this year I can be able to pay my bills, spoil myself and still save a few coins. So yeah, so that's my journey. That's how I got to where I am. When I moved here, a lot changed. Kulikuwa na transition. I had just broken up with my then boyfriend. No, that time we had not broken up, but sasa you know the time things were like kind of rocky, and then sasa we broke up. I think towards the end of You're the Man. A lot is going on in my life. For big bucks, I don't know how to handle the money. I decided I just want to be a better person in general. I want to be a better friend. I want to be a better daughter. I want to be a better neighbor. I want to be a better YouTuber, better content creator. I just wanted better for myself. That's the one thing I really wanted when I moved here. If God has been able to give me this place, the one thing I really wanted, I love my house so much. I started taking better care of my skin. I always want my hair to be done. No matter I go for installations to do every single nini. Ndio nimeshuka this week. Ndio next week I'm doing my hair. I always want to look good when I'm in this house. Living here is the most magical thing that has ever happened to me. That's the time I started really living in my feminine era. Ndio nikaanza kujijua. Nikaanza kuinvest in my looks, in my clothes, my nails, my makeup, my skincare, how I smell, who I interact with, what I eat, how I do things. Ndio nikaanza hiyo mambo ya the weight loss journey. And yeah, by the way, that's it. So right now life is good. At the moment, I'm just taking one day at a time. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive about this new month. I have a few goals and I'm just so excited for my birthday. I want next year at a time like this, when I look back at my channel and watch this video, I'm going to see how much I've grown, in as much as I was so worried and I was doubting myself. Jadi nikiangalia videos zangu za last, I'm just like, I was so stressed about nothing. Nikiona ni kama my life is not going to be where it's supposed to be. Jumi naonanga ni kama sengine maisha yangu ni movie. I literally sit down, unaangalia what happened between 2021 and 2023 ndo nikuwe hapa. Even though at times I make mistakes, najiambianga tu even though Mungu aliplan, I'm supposed to make that mistake to be able to lead to this door. This door will lead to this door. It may be good today. I'm 100% sure that God is doing it for my own well-being. Interpreting trials and tribulations, things are always going to work out for me. The 23-year-old me had given up. I was so sad. Nilikuwa naona sina mwelekeo na maisha. I used to ask myself, what do I really want to do? I wanted to change every single thing about my life, but I didn't know where to start. So nikiingia Instagram, I see people who have their shit together. I see people who are looking good, living in nice houses. Najiambia, when will it be my turn? When I sat down and realized that I just need to be patient and trust the process. We are all dealt with different cards. Mtu anaweza make it at 19. Mimi Kim, I might make it at 27. It's fine as long as we all just make it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't want anyone to ever sit down and think that I'm an overnight success. Nilikaa tu nikaanza post YouTube videos and then I used to live in a nice house. I used to wear nice clothes. I used to get money. I'm telling you guys, I've been broke. I know what it is to be broke. I'm so glad I used to live at home. Jukwa najambia, kuna watu hawana your chance to live with their parents when they don't know what they want to do. But I had wants and I wanted to fulfill my wants. That's why I needed to work. When I was growing up, a lot of the things that I do for myself are not things we used to do at home. Like every single week I buy flowers, but it's become a tradition in my house. I have to buy flowers every single week. I like lighting up my candles. I cook my favorite meals when I want to. I drink wine when I want to. I blast music. If I want to stay in bed the whole day, I allow myself. I just created a tradition where I'm really comfortable with doing what I want. Na zile vitu nilikuwa naona ni impossible, like vitu kwa naona kwa movies, ukiwatch series, ukiwatch single ladies, you see them in their nice apartments, living life, going out on cute dates. Vitu kama hizo nilikuwa naona njema tu, is on his movies. But when I decided I wanted better for myself, if those people can actually get it, what is stopping me from getting what they're getting? That's why I push myself to give myself any single thing I want. But that means I spoil myself. If I want something, that's how I live my life, and it's really nice. I'm going to do my hair and maybe get dressed, then we'll come to the lipstick part. Yeah, mwisho. I don't know how I feel about the lipstick, but in my head I'm just like So I'm going to take off the lipstick. We're just going to go with gloss. I'm done, guys. Let me kidogo so you can see. This is the final look. I'm just wearing this top. Ilikuwa a see-through t-shirt, so I decided to cut it to make it a wrap top, to just make it like even look sexy. And then I got this jacket from Toy Market, and I'm carrying my white bag, my new bag, Jusija Ibeba. And then I'm wearing jeans, and I'm wearing my regular every single day black heels. So this is the final look. I hope you guys loved it, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe and become a part of this wonderful family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking this video. And I do hope that you guys loved this video. If you want more of this, kindly just comment down below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Bye.